if all of this is actually going well. This isn't. Hello everyone, and welcome to a new live stream of me building your crazy build ideas. Today we're gonna build the warrior you see here. That was actually drawn by Plazma for me, Plazma Hero. And if you want to know why, it's because I made that cake that you see there in the back. And well, that is a whole lore stuff. So if you're interested in that, please be free to click on this link. I believe I did it in the description. So you can actually learn more about that. Or you can just stay here with me and see how I build. Let me quickly see if I can get my chat up. Yes. Okay, so usually if I want to make something like that, what I do is I actually usually make it in Blender first because it's going to be really big. Or it just takes a really long time to build something. So what I want to do is I actually want to see and try if we can make like, how do you call that? One of the skeletons you also use for when you draw a person. So we're just gonna completely freestyle this. I don't know if this is gonna be pretty or if this is something else, but we're just gonna try. Hey! BMA00G, welcome to the stream. How are you today? So the first thing I want to do then is let's establish a height. How high do we want to make this thing? Like say 5 blocks? Wait, let's do this with wool. That might make it a little bit easier. Let's use white and red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we divide everything, and I'm gonna move this just a little bit. Let's say 2 blocks. There. When you normally draw something like this, you actually have like these are like the chins. If you draw it like in a straight line, so we still need to, I'm just gonna do it straight first because it's easier to explain. So this would be like the chins, and these would be like the upper legs. So let's place those there. Then we have another one, and that would actually be like the torso. And just to make it a little bit easier on ourselves, I'm gonna push it forward so we can actually see where we are. And if we then would go another one, then this would actually be like the shape of the head. So this is how tall the thing then actually would be. We could do it like half. But I do think we're gonna lose a lot of detail then. So this is probably the height I actually wanna go for. With here like having the knees. The first thing I actually want to do, I think, is just make the torso. That would probably be the best. And for that, we could spawn in an ellipse. But I think I'm first gonna just freestyle it into 2D, and then we're gonna make it 3D. So if you were gonna make like a chest, then it would go more like, let's see if I do know a little bit about anatomy. I actually do know a little bit more. I'm in my shoes, so I do know how it works. This is then more like the rib cage. And I actually did make this so it's easier for you guys to imagine. But we could just actually leave these. And if we would then like slow it down a little bit. Let's say that over here starts the hips. So this would then be like the representation of what we have for the chest plate. Depending on how big we want to have this, we can make a sphere here at this point. So, for example, I think this is too small. So if we make it one bigger, can we make it one bigger? Now just using wool just to give a little bit more of a reference. I think this would make a nice shoulder, yes. And that would even be a better shoulder if we use stairs for that. Yeah? Can we... Yeah, and then we, of course, also need to add arms. But first, let's focus on the chest plate, and let's make that first, because we don't want to have this, like, too big. So I think I'm gonna already make this 3D, so we at least have something to work with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add these, so we have like these little corners, and we can actually move these out as well, so we have just a little bit more detail in the already 2D. This we can just like leave hollow. We could say that we're gonna do it like this, which I think would actually be really nice. Especially because, as you can see in the picture, it's like folding inwards a little bit, like there. So if we... wait, can I make that there? Yeah, I think that actually fits perfect. 1, 2. I didn't make it even. That's unfortunate. I actually do think this is too big. So we're just gonna leave it at this. Can we do it like this? Yeah. We can actually do these on the side. I actually don't like this. It's too... So we could make it even, but I know for the face that we're gonna do, that's not gonna work. Let me think, let me think. I think I'm gonna leave this out. Yes, we're gonna do it like this. Then it's actually very 2D still. So what we could do is actually put like these on here as well. Can we... like this? Wait. Do I like that? No. I don't think I like that. I think we need to bring this one more forward, if that makes sense. So we can actually like bring the rest forward as well. So I've made one warrior before. We don't need to bring it up. We need to bring it forward. Yes. So yeah, I've made one warrior before, but that is a really long time ago. I don't even know how I did that. And I also did that in pure like creative and not using a different program for that as well. Are we gonna do it like this? No, I actually do like the straight lines for it. Oh, I also know what I actually missed. So it actually goes more into a curve. There. I actually really like this even without this border. So what I want to do on the edge, let's quickly just fill this up. So I want to, this is to, how do you say that? I wanted to say squarey, but I don't think that's a word. John! Welcome to the stream. How are you? The thing is, if I place this here, then I still have like that it's too. It feels too big for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use walls for it. We don't have the normal stone walls in here. So we could use the bricks. I think I'm just gonna use the bricks. Because it like intercepts the round part a little bit. So it still gives detail, but it's different. If we do it like this, it actually looks like it's the... Basically, you can't see that, but like here you see on the torso, around this, it's actually also like split normally in the middle. I actually think this works really well with it. Can we do that? Yeah. I'm wondering if I want to do it like this. Yeah, I think this works. I mean, it could be worse. So the beauty of this is that we now can actually remove this, so we can just also put the arm in. By the way, if you guys are watching this and you're like, hey, I want her to build something for me, you can always make a drawing or search for a picture on the internet, go on my Discord and just send it to me. Because my son has a lot of drawings and I don't mind building those, but I would also love to build more for you guys. Okay, so before we're gonna maybe even texture this a little bit further, I do want to see if we can already put the arms on. Apparently I don't have the weather of this world. Yeah, where the cycle falls. Yeah. Arms. So I'm actually really wondering what kind of color we're gonna do the arms. Because in the picture he drew it was white, but I don't know if that's actually what he wanted with it. I can also hear my son coming in. Hallo? Ik weet niet waar je tablet is. Kun je hoofd tussen pakken? Ja. Give me a sec, guys. Ik ben midden in een stream. Kijk, kan je niet zien. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah. What should we do? I know Plazma has white sleeves, but I do believe his skin is a normal color. Let me quickly look that up. Long live Google. Okay, so his skin is actually kind of white. I think it will match more with the terracotta. These kind of color. Oh. But we could also make it out of quartz, just to make it pretty. You know what? I'm gonna... because we're gonna keep it small and we're gonna add a lot of detail, I think we're actually, if we use terracotta, we are gonna lose like a lot of it. So I think I'm gonna... Let me see further. I'm just gonna grab a few blocks and we're just gonna see what we think matches better. Or we could use copper for that as well. Copper, I think copper is a really good block actually to use for this sort of stuff. I normally would actually more see that for like the shield, but I actually really like that this is like already gray. I think we're gonna go for copper because it's also very trendy. Okay, let's just see which one of these I actually like more with it. I think this would actually stand out. So let's see if we have more wax stuff, the copper variants. These, and these. Okay. I think we actually need to go over to the other waxed, these. We got copper. I need to put it in my inventory. There. So this one is actually holding a shield. So what I may try to do is one. So basically what I know is that from anatomy, this was 5, remember? So basically if we do the same thing with the arms, it should actually be 5 in total. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like a little bit more for the hands. So I think that's actually too short if I look at it like this. Especially because we want to go... Well, he's first pulling his arm down. So let's say that would be around the hips. So that would be around this level. Or this level. Let's put you one more out. Oh, that would be there. I actually do think it would be better if it's there. We're gonna make this bigger eventually. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm also gonna move this like forward. And then we can do like the second row just to make it a little bit easier for explaining. I'm gonna use wool for that. So it's the arm is actually going from, wait, there. Well, there. So this is like the bone. Well, actually this is the bone. Oh yeah, because the shoulder joint is still there. So actually this is the bone then. But this can actually go one back. Yeah. And it means the second bone will also be 3 then. So... that was for holding the shield. So I think it would be better if we actually like extend that a little bit more forward, like 1, 2, 3. And then we have the shield on this block, actually. So, no. Let's quickly change these. I think that matches a little bit. Yeah. We can live with that. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so now comes the question. Do we want to have it like this or with the stair in front? So the stair in front does give this a little bit more 3D, but because of the curve, I don't recommend it. So I want to see if we can have it, because we also need to give this a back. So it's gonna be one wider as well. I want to have that the same as on the other side, I think. And I'm actually doubting if we should make this even one wider. I really love the idea of having like this a little bit going on. So I think what we're gonna do is... Then we have 2 layers on that side, yeah. Because then here we can actually make it go down. And now we have like a little bit of like a shoulder. And this we can actually just copy over to the other side. So I think I'm gonna do that right now before we're actually gonna put the arm in. Because the arms are different. And it's just, yeah, more my thing. Let's see if we can get them all selected. Yes. And if we do then Control F. It should be like this, yes. So we want to have the arm going from there, right? Yeah. So this makes it look very like straight. So what I would do in that case is I would either replace it by stairs and just try to make it like it goes round. Let's see, like this, for example. Let's see, if we do it like this, I would like to keep that there because of the curve. And then we can actually add this one here. Do we want to go underneath here? I do know I want to have these lower. I think we need to place this here. And then that there. And then we can like extend the arm. I do think this is a little bit too wide. And we're gonna... I want to see if I can keep it going like 1, 2. And then we can put the shield on here. So the shield, actually, I'm not gonna add the full detail. Because I know that it's a phoenix, and if we need to add that in full detail, it's gonna be pretty big. So if we're going from the size of the picture, then it would probably be like an ellipse from like here. Something like this. I do think that's too big because you will lose a lot of detail from this. Then again, maybe with a shield it is a little bit more accurate. And let's go here. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to move it. Because for me, it doesn't feel like it's in the right spot in comparison to the drawing. So that's already like gives more room. And if we put it a little bit lower, yeah. What I also think is that I said ellipse, another circle. So what if we do it like this? And then you see we actually needed to have the arm go like right there to actually hold on stuff. So that means this would probably have been a better combination. And then... So now it's actually like more like holding it. And of course, what we could do is we could add something on top. There are, so the thing is, if we're gonna like differentiate this with different kind of blocks for details, like for example, we put some acacia in here. Let's do that in a few places. Then here we actually do, we would love to see something like fingers. So what we can do is we can also just do it like this and pretend that that's the hand that's actually like holding the shield, if you know what I mean. But we're gonna close this, of course. Let me see. So the fingers should be on that side. So we can basically just put it there. It actually makes it really large, but okay. Maybe just do it like this. This, for now, because it is such a small scale, that might even be the best. Let's see if we have some more of the deep slate. I used these to give it a little bit more of a round thing. So plasma is red, right? Concrete. Let me quickly check. Was, yeah, red. Red and white. So mostly red. Okay. So can I make something out of this? No. I don't think so. But I might have an idea. I don't know if this works, but we're just gonna see. That's something I say a lot during like building, and that also has to do with the fact that I just do stuff and I hope it works. What would make this even better is if we would like make it diagonally a little bit, I think. So if we would, can we? Is it then still in the hand? It's still in the hand. Okay, I have an idea. Wait. Can we? Yes. And then you guys can stay in your place. And this is basically how we make how we make it even more exciting. The only thing is this is a tree block, and this is definitely hurting my eyes. Way more than I would like to admit. But we're gonna deal with it. Let's see. I said red, right? So mangrove. I don't know if I can really get like a good phoenix bird out of this. I don't think that's possible in such a small scale. Especially seeing like how small it is. Okay, better idea. Wings. So let's say that for wings we use this. So these are the wings. That's the easiest I can make it for myself. Then I can't even add a body because it's so small. But yeah, that's the thing. There. Wait. So far, our bird quests It's just a little bit too small to actually get a phoenix bird on their plasma. I'm sorry to disappoint, but yeah, it's... I don't think I can add enough details to actually make that work. Wait, I could add maybe these to make it a little bit easier. Do we also have a fence? Oh, we do. Wait. Because this is making my life a little bit easier then. It's not easy, but it's definitely gonna help. So, we're gonna just put the... Wow. Wings. On like this. Because it helps out a lot with the bird. Or at least I hope. And like this. And I will put you like right there. That makes a little bit better. I really wish this wasn't the tree center. We could make it like it goes fully that way, but I don't know if that's gonna look pretty. You know what? I'm just gonna do that because this is gonna drive me nuts else. Okay, let's go you. And then you. See, he's still holding it. The only thing is that now he's not holding it in the middle anymore, I think. We're just gonna pretend he's holding it. Yeah, this is a little bit strange because from this side it does look different, but we can live with that. Oh, you actually need to go one up. Okay, and then we're gonna put you in and you. And you can move one. So now we can get the bird in. At least it looks like a little bit more like a thing then. If you know what I mean. Oh, I actually like this. We should put this on top. Wait. If we... Because these look a little bit like ice. I actually really like this. Do we have with these? How does it look if I do it like this? It automatically makes it look more like a bird. The only thing is it's still one off. Do you guys see that? Oh, and I think that might also be because I did something wrong with counting. I think I'm gonna change up the design. I think we're just gonna move all of these and replace them. Then it's gonna be one shorter. But at least then it all fits. There. See? It's fixed. Wasn't that hard? And now here it's 2. But the only downfall is that the hand isn't correct anymore. So we do need to move the shield. Oh, we can't actually see the hand anymore. Let's just, for the arm, do it like this, because then it's more connected. Do we have a full block? No, we had a stair. That also works. And let's fill these up like this. There we go. I do think this can be a little bit thicker as the arm, so I'm gonna add a few more things to that. Now I'm making it too much. Does this work better? I think it does. It's the only thing is now here it's kind of small, so and this looks kind of big. I think I want to remove like the layer underneath here. Okay. So now we have this. Let's build the arm on the other side. I don't like arms, in case you didn't notice. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna copy this a little bit, but I'm gonna see if I can just move the blocks around. And then we're gonna flip it. Of course, I don't want to have the same blocks being replaced on this side as on the other side. And we could also like do that with the stairs, so that's not a problem. I actually didn't see we left this open. Apparently we did. Okay, so let's quickly remove this, because on this arm he doesn't have a shield. But this is basically how big the arm is. Now, let's say that... this is like the second part. So all of this is like from the shoulder, the normal arm. I think I just want to have that like go down instead. Just do it like this. No. I think it actually needs to be... So on what level is like that it switches? It's like here. So we're basically on the same. Okay, I can live with that. And then we want to have it go downwards. So if I would select this, and I would actually... Can I? I don't think I can move it downwards. Actually, never tried that. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's basically how low we can go, actually, to keep it like in sync. Now, I'm being very creative in this. And probably a lot will not be fully anatomically correct. But I don't really care that much. Okay. Here. So, are we gonna put a hand on this side? That's definitely a really good question. I'm just gonna fill it up with blocks here for now. There. And I do think I want to move this one forward. I actually do think this is too wide. I don't know why. It actually looks a little bit like a hand already. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, maybe that's why I think it looks weird. Oh. I actually like the way this is represented now. Let's put these here. So what we could do is we could give him a sword in his hand. But he doesn't have a sword as I look into the other picture. So I actually don't know if we should do that. The other thing is that I would actually like turn this up so the sword would go up. So then you would like hold it here. And then this is where he's... Wait, let me quickly just build that. He would be holding the sword like this a little bit. This. He would be holding the sword there. Should we make a sword with this? Plazma actually didn't specify if the thing had a sword. It just looks like an arm. You know what I'm also gonna do? I'm gonna see... Do we have more red concrete? Because I do really like that one. Oh wait, this one. Because then at least it matches. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do it more like this. It can be expensive. Because it's just built in creative, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, you can go there, and then I do want to have the red concrete, and I'm gonna place... No, that there. So it just differentiates a little bit. What I also want to do is to make the sword stand out more. I'm actually gonna put in like the polished here. So it gives like a little bit more depth. The only thing, and that's why I'm gonna change this like a little bit back. If I do it like this, it does give more like the 3D vibe. But it looks like it's a very vulnerable sword, if you know what I mean. So we could either do it like this, so you actually have like a cutting edge. Or we could do it like this. That it looks like it gets thinner when it gets to the end. I actually like the second version the best, so let's go with that. Of course, we can always switch this out to stone, etc. But I'm just now going fully for what the drawing is actually telling me. If these are hands, then I think they should be a little bit like this. Maybe we should move the thing a little bit to there. Yeah, that looks more like it. I'm actually doubting if we should make this one bigger. The sword feel... I don't know, there is something off about it. I don't know. Oh. Okay, for someone who's literally freestyling this, I actually think we have come pretty far in like 45 minutes. Let's see. We could actually put some stairs on here as well. To give it a little bit more of a point. Shall we do that? I mean, we can also just do it like this. It does make it look sharper. Does it look more sturdy? Not really. Maybe if we do it more like this? Right. There. Yeah, I like that. Because this gives like the vibe that it's actually almost unbreakable. I think that's probably the best way to call it. Okay. Legs. Well, he also has a skirt, by the way. And the skirt comes still here. That's a very short skirt, by the way. So, Plazma, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make it a little bit longer. I also think I actually want to have it, like, come out. Okay. So, like, this long? No, shorter. This long. Might make it one longer. I just realized that I can't do it this color because it needs to be the same one as this. So we're going to quickly remove this. So the skirt is going to be this long. So what I want to do is I want to first move the legs to the place where we want to have them. So we already know that this is going to be the kneecap. So can we have another colorful? Yes. Kneecap. So basically it goes from the hip, which is here. And then we need to move, let's say we're gonna move this leg a little bit more downward. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then from here on, if we like want to make it run, we can do it like this. So that's one leg. And for the other leg, we could say like we start here. And of course, then it needs to go to the front because else we don't have like, yeah, it will. The statue should literally be falling. Now, the thing is that we can't move the leg forward like here because, yeah, that's not anatomically possible. So basically, we need to actually already put this one more forward and then pulling it back a little bit. We can also, just to make it easier on ourselves, and that's probably what I'm gonna do right now, we're just gonna move it down. So it actually looks like he's standing a little bit behind. Should we just make him in a running position? I feel like I want to make him in a running position. And I actually know exactly how I can show you guys how to mimic that on the other side with the clone tool. Because I already told you, like, it can't be the same. Because this is not anatomically correct. Ooh. But what we can do is we can use this as a reference point. So we can do it like this and then letting it go outwards towards there. Let's see. How does that look? There, 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 there. There. So if we now look at it from the side, this already looks like a lot better. Although I feel like it should actually be there. One more up. Is this where the kneecap was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's this place. Yeah, so basically from here, it can actually scroll down further. So this actually is one row. And this is one row. I think I'm gonna put you one more up and then... Yeah, do it more like this. Yeah. Okay, so now the question comes, is he running straight forward? I think it will look the best, right? So what I'm gonna do is... He made it out of the same materials as this, okay. So that's also gonna be the copper. Oh, I forgot, he's also wearing shoes. I don't think I'm gonna make the shoes. Okay, maybe I will make the shoes. Let's see if we can actually do that. I've never actually made shoes in Minecraft before, so... So, it needs to be at least 3 wide, because then it's as wide as the arms. So what I always do is I make it just as wide as the arms or wider. Because it does need to support like all of this. So I definitely think that if we have like the back, it should go at least... This is of course all gonna be covered by this. It needs to go from there. Let's already do that. That makes it, my life a lot easier. Okay, can we... Okay, yeah. I don't think this really looks like a shoe. Does this even look like a foot? Okay, maybe a little bit. It looks like a small one. But they had like the open slippers. I don't think that's something I can recreate. Okay, let's put you there. And let's put you there. I think he has really stumpy legs like this. These need to go like a little bit more to the back. That's the only thing I can say. That's... Else I don't think it can support something like this. I don't think the sandals are gonna be it, Plazma. I'm sorry. I'm gonna delete the shoes. Because I do want to do this in one stream. Okay. So, we said legs, right? So let's make the legs a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's put those here, here, here. Okay, and let's put that there. Okay, now we're gonna place the skirt over it. So I want to have the skirt because it falls up a little bit because of the legs. Actually, do want to have it like come out a little bit, and we also need to move the leg. And that actually means that we need to move the leg a little bit to the side more. Wait. She discovered it needs... no. And then it needs to go like here. This can just go there. And this can go there. And this can all get covered and removed. And if we want, where is it? Here, right there. I believe this is the one that comes the closest to that one. We can actually like alternate it, so it actually looks more like it's a skirt. And because we have the stairs from these, we can actually make it look like it's a little bit more roundish. Than it actually should be. I do think this is too large for a leg. I know the arms are pretty buff, but it doesn't fit with the legs. Okay, I might start this over. I am a little bit of a perfectionist, so I do try to make things a little bit prettier. I also think this is too buff as well. So I might just also make the arms just a little bit less big. I do want to have that there, I think. Okay. Do you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm gonna make it easier for myself. And I'm first just gonna build the skirt, and I'm just gonna build it like straight. And then we just build the legs like straight down, just like as it is in the picture. Because why not? Oh, is this already where the skirt actually needs to go? Or was it one more? Oh, this is actually already the same height. Huh. Wait, let me... Okay, there. There. And let's put you there. And 2. I'm actually gonna make the same as here, but then one higher. And So basically the leg then needs to go between this. I am gonna move this one because else we don't have the connection with the chest. 1, 2, 3, 5. So that's where the kneecaps need to go. Or is it too long? I think that might be a little bit too long. Okay. I need to have one of these. Oh, no. Okay. I think this needs to go there. And then... I'm doing this all wrong. I think this one actually needed to go there. And then this one underneath. So with these kind of things, it's like the bigger the thing is, the easier it is to actually give it more detail. The problem is that I'm working with an uneven because I don't like it when the leg is like this wide. Which actually shouldn't hurt the build. But I like it more when it's two. So that definitely is giving me like a little bit of a harder time. I am actually thinking about moving these one down. So it has like, I can place these here and use these as a kneecap. And then we can move these down as well. Okay, and let's see if we have more waxed copper. You know what I'm actually thinking? Maybe because we make this the first row, we can actually do the kneecap more like this. And then we can actually move this one back. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. There we go. There. Preferably, I would like to see the leg go like smaller underneath. But it's not gonna fit, I think. It still makes the... Like, I can't have big arms and like small legs. Small little legs. Unfortunately, we don't have vertical slabs, because that would definitely have saved me in this. So I need to quickly think about how we're gonna do this. What we could do is just put it back. I don't think that's really working. And then these are also one back. So this does look a little bit better. It's definitely not perfect, but I can definitely live with this. The way it is now. I want to have you up there. You there. Okay. Let's see if we can copy this over to the other side. So this is basically how it looks right now. I actually don't think that's bad. We could fill these up. I don't know why, but I actually like that. I do think I want to keep those at that length. His legs are still a little bit chubby, but I can live with that. I also think this one should be one lower, maybe? No, I like it this way. So the only thing that rested now is actually finishing the back. Oh yeah, and then we still need to do the helmet and the face, of course. We will probably not even see that, but okay. I actually want to leave this because I actually like the way it goes from there to there. The only thing we don't have is feet. So let's put those there. Right, like this. No. Like this. We could even make it more dynamic by doing that. I don't know. I think I actually liked having these and not those. Do we have those in slabs? We do have wax. There we go. I don't think that's bad. For 1.5 hours. Without like a 3D program. Okay, you can go in there. Okay, so now we need to do the back. And basically, after that, we're gonna do the head. We do know it sticks one more forward there. So I actually want to have it one more forward here as well. I want to make this the same on both sides. Can we? Oh. Okay. And we can put this there, this there. Like here we have like the full reach. I don't want to have the reach on the back. Because it's not as 3D. If you look at your own body as well. I am gonna do that a think... Am I gonna do that right here? Okay, let me quickly fill this up. So we have a little bit more of an idea. So basically there needs to be a bump here. And I do think it needs to go out more than just one. Although we could. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna make this one lower actually. While we're at it. There. Wait, can we do it like this? No, that's too much. And let's put this here. I do think I want to put it this way instead of the other way. And that has to do with this. Like the center of gravity is like right here. So it has 2 blocks on that side. I can't go further than 2 blocks on this side. I do know that this guy is, although he's standing, so he's standing up pretty straight. So I don't need to make extra curves in here, although I might actually do that because it just gives a little bit more life. He might be a little bit too small actually for this. Oh. I actually do like this, but I think we need to curve it out. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Well, that means we do need to let it like go down like here. Oh, we actually do get to see this part then. Huh. So we're gonna put this in the middle. And I put these in there again. Yeah, I actually think this looks pretty great for what we can do in 1.5 hours. Okay, so the only thing that rests us is the what's the thingy called? Helmet. So I don't think we actually need to do a face, which actually does save us a lot of time. Let's put it that way. I do think I want to make the helmet out of this material as well, so it's like all like very metally. So, but we also want to have like the caps in there. Is this more like this is like the shape he has in the helmet, right? So if we would put like this, I think we actually need to have one more in between. Yeah, this is more the shape of the helmet. There. So this is not gonna be my best artwork, people. We already know that. But it's just fun for me to quickly create something instead of just spending hours on one build. I really like this. So we could actually make it a little bit more roundish by doing these. I don't think that actually hurts. Let's do that. Let's put 2 here. Wat is er? Hier komt je bek aan. Let's put those there. And let's see what we have. I did like the squares here a little bit more. Nee. Even naar beneden, papa. Even naar beneden. Okay, can you guys wait a sec? Do I get bonus points for every time my son logs in? Just saying. We might actually need to make this one higher. I just realized that. Oh, we can't because of the wideness. That's too big. Wait. Yeah, I think we need to do something like this. So, do we have a darker red than this? We do. We have these. But I want to see, do we have a color that's even darker red than that? Maybe we're then more for... Hi Dippy! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm trying to rebuild the picture. What do you think? It doesn't have a sword in there. I know the hand isn't really what it needs to be, but... Yeah, I'm not totally hating it, so... Do you know what? I think I'm just gonna fill it in with black concrete, because then at least it gives a little bit of a mysterious vibe. There. And what we actually can do is... Can we bring this one more forward? No, I'm gonna bring these one more back. So Dippy, how was your stream? I know you were streaming with Panda earlier. There we go. Now it has like a little bit of a neck. I actually think that maybe the design should be more like this. There. That looks fierce, right? You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. You only just finished. Ah. Okay. So how does that look? So this, I think, is too much. That's probably because it's the same color. So what I want to do is I want to add these in there. Wait. These. So how does that look? Okay, so then the only problem I have is that it connects here with the arms already. So I think I'm gonna remove these, and I might actually replace these with that, so it looks a little bit more 3D-ish. Yeah, that's better. You had too much fun? Okay, well that's important. Let's do the stackable. Oh, uh-oh. No. And to have you. Okay. And let's do the same thing on this side. And what we could do... I don't know if that actually looks good, so I'm just gonna use the move thing. How does this look? I think it might be better if we use slabs for that. Whoop. I like this, yes. I'm not saying this is spawn proof, by the way. For everybody who wants to download this. And I will probably do an attempt at one point to actually make this better. But so far I'm actually really liking this. The only thing is I don't like how thin the arms are. But that's, yeah. That might be a me thing. Yeah, for the back we still need to close this off. I think I do want to duplicate this. And then, like here. I don't think I want to repeat this pattern. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stretch it out. And that was the wrong way. No, no, that way, yes. Oh, no! Did I do it one too far? I did do it one too far. There. I do think I want to change the ease. So we actually have like the round shape a little bit of the head. It does look a little bit squarish, but it is, and it will always stay Minecraft. So, let's see if we can add some walls again to make it a little bit more roundish, but not too. I think these kind of things like really work. And now we could add all kinds of stuff. But before I do that, I quickly want to see if I really can't fix the fact that I don't like the arms. I'm a perfectionist, in case you hadn't noticed yet. It's because it starts with 3. And it's actually from the shoulder that it needs to go smaller. I'm just gonna see if I can fix it. That's the only thing I'm gonna do today. Okay, so it makes it look like this. Do you know what we did wrong with this? I know what we did wrong with this. I didn't do the... So this is the handle, right? Where he's holding on to the sword. But... that's not where you keep the handle. You actually hold it here. Or halfway. Wait, halfway. So this needs to go all red, and then down here needs to go the thing where he's holding it. Or up. I always had a reference page for that. Put shroom lights with the black buttons deep into the helmet for creepy eyes. Yeah, but I don't want to give it creepy eyes. Maybe I would actually do this like stairs and put light on top of there, so it looks more aesthetic. But I will probably use this as a reference for like a more. This is more like standing wide because of the shield and stuff. But if you would like have a normal one that's actually standing straight forward, it actually looks more like a normal statue. That would like benefit this greatly, especially the chest plate. Wait, so if it holds it, then it's holding it like this, right? Okay, now I'm gonna look it up. We go to Google. We say holding sword. Yeah, so you see the hands, basically. Okay, let's put these here. And then from the fingers, you can see the thing emerging. So basically the sword actually still needs to go here. Let's see, there. Like this. It's now getting like a really long sword, so I'm gonna remove like just a little bit. Yeah. It's still not what I want it to be. I feel like it needs to be the other way around. Wait. Does it need to be more like this? No, you're stretching your arm over it. Oh. You're stretching your arm over it. And then the fingers go over. Wait. So basically... it needs to go there. No, but then we still don't have the thing in between. So... because you don't want to hold it like directly at the blade, because then you burn your fingers, if you know what I mean. There. Now it's holding it, but now this thing is really long, so let's quickly fix that as well. It needs to look like it's holding it from the side. Maybe that's my problem. Let's do this. Yeah, it's a shame that this then doesn't really confine with me with how I want it, because then I can't see the sword coming out. But this is definitely already a little bit better than what I had before. Even the arm looks better. Yay. So this is still too wide for me. And that's probably also because I didn't let it go to the back, because it goes a little bit to the front. Can we just do it like this? Wait, there. I might just make a whole new hand for this. Because why not? I think this one might need to go one out more. No. Let's put it there. Dippy, I had a question. Did you also, do you still have energy for tonight or not? Because Dippy and I were gonna do a project, but I also want to have like a 5-second clip with her. So, I don't know if she's still watching, but if you are, I would love to like see you for like 5 seconds tonight, if that's possible. I think we actually need to put it down here. Can we do that? I think we can. There we go. And I think you need to go there. And let's put you there as well. Is this where he's holding it? Or does it need to be lower? It needs to be lower, right? Very short one. What time do you think you're finished? I'm finishing up the hands now, and I think I'm done after that. I can make the schematic later. So let's say 30 minutes? I think I will be finished before that, but... we don't actually have, like, the trick I did here with these. We can also do that here, by the way. But it actually looks really good. But wait. Now I also want to do it here. Nah. Let's put it back. Okay, you need food. Okay, you go and eat. You go and eat. I will message you, okay? Okay, let's put that there. So this needs to be... Now we're going full for like 2. We need to make sure that it's too wide like everywhere. Else we're not gonna get there, if you know what I mean. I think this is sufficient. That means we're actually done. I might actually have made the head a little bit bigger than I actually needed it to be. Because it's now... It's a little bit bigger than the torso. But I really like the torso, by the way. I think I am actually inspired by this to actually create like a really big statue for something. So I might actually do that one time. But I think for Plazma that this is probably enough to at least be happy with the consequences I gave him from the Plazma cake. So Plazma, I really hope you like this. I will leave the schematic in my Discord. Maybe if I make like a really pretty statue, I will also upload it to Planet Minecraft. But for that, I will show you guys later. So with that being said, I wish you all a very good day, a very fine evening, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!